Because there is this, continuing with this discussion of like the degenerate matter, when you have huge pressures, these pressures are going to force these electrons, which they will not like. What will happen? They will push these electrons into a higher energy state. So for our sun, this high gravitational energy, currently what is happening in our sun, which is a main sequence star, what is happening is hydrogen fusion is going on. Because of that fusion, there is a huge amount of energy that is being dissipated. That is the energy that is stabilizing against this gravitational fall. When all of that hydrogen fusion is gone, there is nothing that is stopping it from collapsing. This is what happens in a white dwarf. Okay? There will be a point in which these will become really dense material, in which like a small amount will weigh, like these are like huge dense, maybe like a small cup might measure like thousands of tons or something like that. It's that dense. This is related to a concept called the Chandrasekharan limit, in which you cannot, so there is a limit to which this can happen. So if a star can, a white dwarf can become 1.4 times the size of the mass of Earth, and that is called the Chandrasekharan limit. I'm not getting into that. But imagine that you have all this pressure, and that is making this matter into a degenerate matter, which highly dense white dwarf. So this is called electron degeneracy. The other thing that can happen on top of this is neutron degeneracy. What at even higher pressure, what will start to happen is you will get those electrons, you will get those protons, and they start to combine. And then they become neutrons. And that is what we call a neutron degenerate matter. Okay? So this is the concept of degeneracy. Okay, so electron degenerate then becomes neutron degenerate. We have these kinds of like neutron stars in our solar system where you have huge amounts of densities. Okay, so when we go even further, you can form black holes. Okay, so what is important for us to understand is solid, liquid, and gas form that we generally, typically, commonly see on Earth or in our solar system is not the norm. The norm is plasma. For life, we don't know, we have not seen life to stabilize in plasma or life to be stable in degenerate matter. We have only seen in common solid, liquid, gas forms, right? So with that, we will stop this discussion and take the next part, which is electromagnetic radiation, in the next class. Okay?